Okay guys, today we're going to do fuel lines and a primer ball on a 4-cycle Craftsman 29cc weed whacker. This guy came in with no air filter assembly on it, so you don't have to worry about that, but normally you take the air filter assembly off so that you can get to these. And then we'll just go ahead and remove these fuel lines. Now one of them will pull right out the top, but the other one you have to reach in with some long needle nose and grab it from the inside and pull it out to get it out of the tank. Alright, now that we got the fuel lines out of the way, we're going to go ahead and take these 4 Phillips heads out and change this primer ball. Now just make sure you hold everything together. Use your other hand to pull the primer ball and just the silver cover itself off with the screws. So you'll be holding this like this, just keep holding it, and there'll be your primer ball and stuff. You just put that brand new primer ball in that place and then put it all back together. And once you got the new primer ball in there, put the 4 screws to hold it together again. Just make sure you don't tighten any of them down first. Just work your way around and get them all snugged up, then tighten them down. That way you don't cock it or anything funny, okay? Now we're going to get to the fuel lines. A primer ball, fuel lines, carburetor, filters, stuff will come in a whole kit. I'll look it up on Amazon, put it in the description below. I buy a whole roll of fuel line, so I'm using this. So first cut your fuel line into a point like that and then dip it in some oil. Any oil will do. I actually got some diesel fuel in the bottom of this. A 2-cycle, engine oil, anything like that. Put it in the left-hand hole and then shove it in about an inch. Then once you've got it in there, line it up to about the bottom of the carburetor and cut it off even. That line is going to go on the outer side. Just stab it into the outer one. Just like that. That's the return line. The inner one is the fuel line for the intake that goes to the filter. Now cut your fuel line into a point again and dip it in your oil again. This one is going to go into the right hand hole. This one you're going to shove in as far as you can get it in. You use needle nose, by the way, to shove it in. And then you're going to reach through with a long pair of needle nose and grab it from inside the tank and pull it out this way. Then new filter, dip it in the oil, and then force it into the fuel line. Then we take the fuel filter and shove it down into the gas tank. Make sure it's all the way down in the bottom. Then line it up to where it'll stab on that and cut it off. Alright, then we'll put gas into this and put the gas cap on and it's ready to go. Brand new fuel lines, brand new primer ball. Alright guys, any of the parts you'll need to do this job will be in the description below. Fuel lines, primer ball. I'll look up a kit, see if I can get something with a carburetor, air filter, everything in it, plug, whatever you need. If this helped you in any way, shape, or form, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, that like button. Show a little support. Today's t-shirt will also be in the description. If you want me to wear one of your t-shirts in my videos, just mail it to me. I'll wear it for 3 to 5 videos. Peace.